Now we have to drop Ramona's bombshell. What did you say there are none of in Brazil?
There are no mosquitoes where we were at along the Amazon River in the Wawa Indian Nation.
See, I just pictured you just, you know, Marianne brought that up. We have the interactive audience here, guys. And I would just picture you just standing there and just constantly swiping bugs.
No.
But not at all, huh?
No.
Wow, that makes it a little bit more pleasant.
You said there's a...
I was told that the Amazon River has a lot of tannin in it, and that's why there are no mosquitoes along the Amazon where we were at.
Yeah. I guess that's some kind of chemical that the mosquitoes can't live in, or
evidently
maybe a high concentrate in the water supply or something.
Well, speaking of that, did you have to bring in drinking water?
We take our own water and our own food.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you don't consume anything that the YY consume? Do you leave them any food or anything like that? No, because they can feed themselves. That's not a problem.
Yes.
What did you eat, MREs?
No, we had a chef, and we brought food, and we had fish, and we had chicken, and the 4th of July, he barbecued for us, barbecued sausages, Brazilian sausages.
Yeah. And here we thought she was roughing it, Daniel. My goodness.
No,
did you bring your own air conditioner with you?
No.
No, she was wet constantly.
No, we sleep in hammocks. And they did cut windows in the house while we were there. They did some construction, and the windows are just, there's no screens or glass. It's just a hole in the
Don't worry about it.
Yes. So do they live in, I mean, do they actually have walls? Because sometimes I've seen photographs of in a lot of the rainforest areas, they're on a raised platform, and they literally don't put any walls. They just put a roof over it.
They do have walls and a thatched roof. They do not cook inside their house
at all.
They have it's like you say, it's just the 4 posts and a thatched roof, and that's what they cook under. They build their fire and they cook with fire, and they have their cooking utensils there, and that's what they cook. They don't build their fires and cook in their homes.
Well, you brought this head dress. I guess it would be a headdress.
Yeah, it's an Indian headdress that the YY Indians made, and it was given to me. It's one of their what they call full headdress.
So does that signify the chief then, or does everyone wear those?
I don't know. What the chief wore when we were there was a smaller little headdress. I think this was
this is a formal problem.
Yes.
Yeah, formal wear.
Yes, well, then I'll ask something else. Do they wear clothes? Everyone at home is interested in that, I'm sure.
Yes, they do.
So it's not just the loincloth thing?
No, no. They go into a town, the closest town they can find, maybe once a month or so, and they grow sugar cane, and they make jewelry, like I have here in the bracelet, and they sell it, and that's where they buy their clothes and the stuff that they need.
So it's not the rainforesty people that I'm thinking of that are just way back in the middle of nowhere.
No, we haven't gotten there yet.
Haven't gotten there yet. Okay, good. Now, did you say she had pictures?
Yeah, she has some photos that brought with us. Just kind of explain what's going on in these photos.
I'm cutting hair there.
Now, do they have their own hair stylist, or I mean, I guess they cut each other's hair.
Yes, they cut each other's hair.
This girl just happened to need her hair cut.
That's the boat that we go up the Amazon on. That's the Amor Beatriz. That's the canoe, and you can see the chisel marks where it has been dug out, chiseled out to make the dugout canoe.
Started out as a tree, and they just hollowed it out. Okay.
Yes.
And this is the 8-hour trip up, up the river.
Yes. That's just one of the villages. That will just show you what the villages are like. They have 2 or 3 between.
What is the width of the river there? It looks massive.
The Mapawea, it is not near as big as the Amazon, but it's pretty. You can see from
side to side.
Yes.
Can you see across the Amazon?
Some places.
Some places?
These people are waiting. Some of those are waiting for eyeglasses with me, and some are waiting for me to give them haircuts.
That's the clothes they wear.
That's the clothes they wear.
Yes.
Well, I was thinking, oh my gosh, people way back in the rainforest.
These children are watching me. They don't see a lot of white people. Plus, I'm handing out candy.
Okay, so they're very interested in you at this time.
Yes. We washed our dishes in the river. We bathed in the river. Our clothes were washed in the river. That's the dishes that have, that's the Josan washing our dishes.
Well, I guess you have to worry about it. You just put it in that little basket and let the water just wash most of the dirt away.
That is our wash lady. She washed our clothes in the river. that's Bible study.
Now the YY had been ministered to obviously before.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, from Eileen Benson. That's me giving eyeglasses so the lady can read her Bible, her YY Bible. That's how they cook. They have the big round flat thing. Is they have a root vegetable called manioc that is poisonous until you get the juice out of it, and then they make a paste and cook it on the flat thing, and it looks just like a big round flat white pancake. I tasted of it. It has no taste.
It has no
to me, it had no taste.
Yeah.
That's
it's
just
a starch then.
that's little girls that wanted their picture taken with me. They were telling us goodbye, and they painted their faces and put on their jewelry, and they did their dancing for us. And then they came up afterwards and presented us with a lot of jewelry they made.
Well, you said that she had a Bible in YY. Are you able to get a hold of any of those to help distribute them, or? But so they have Bibles.
Yes, they do. There's about 4,000 YY Bibles in print.
Okay.
I have one of them. One was given to me this trip.
That's some of the jewelry that they make, I guess.
Yes, yes. Okay. That's my interpreter in me, and with the jewelry they had given us. My Portuguese interpreter.
Now, how many went on this trip? How many?
There was a total, I think, of 13 total.
Of you.
They asked us to get up and sing for them after they had danced. They got it. We had 2 dentists, a paramedic, 2 EMTs, someone basic EMT, a dental hygienist, someone that's helped Bible class, someone helped Vacation Bible School.
What were the
we
paramedics?
Sleep in hammocks. That's our boat. That's the way we sleep.
Oh, so you slept in the boat?
No, we slept in the house because we're 8 hours from the boat. But on the boat, that's the way we sleep. One right after another.
You mentioned the paramedics. That were they there for any medical reasons at all, or
doing medical? Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they were doing medical. With the
evaluations of some of the natives there. Okay.
Now, how often do you visit the villages? I mean, do you just visit one time, or does a Moore keep going back to the same general area?
We will go back when we're invited. The Grand Chief of the nation invited a Moore to come back and to come to his village, the village of Mapawea. And it has about 900 people, and the village we were in had less than 125 people.
Oh, okay, so 900 would be a very large.
Yes, very, very large.
Very, very large. But there's no way in there except by water, right? Via water,
that's right.
that's it? Okay.
That's right.
No roads. These people live there and die there.
Yes.
And they don't go anywhere other than maybe 10 miles out of their region, maybe.
Exactly. Everything is by canoe. There's no roads.
But they do have electricity there. Do they have radios or televisions or any of that kind of thing there?
The chief had a TV that they would watch when the World Cup soccer games were on.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
And they would run the generator for that. We were there during that time.
I hope the game didn't last past 9:30.
9:30, the lights go out. I don't care what's going on. The lights go out.
Well, now, Dan always asks this question, but is there anything our viewers can do to help? Maybe just, is there a bank account somewhere?
We don't have a bank account, but they can. I can give you Boyd Walker's phone number.
Okay.
He's in Brazil right now, behind the end of the month. It's 656-0089. Amore is financed strictly through donations, and any donation.
Is there a website?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Amore/Brazil.org.
Amore/Brazil.org. Okay.
Yes, and they can go on there and look at it. I published a cookbook last year with all the proceeds going to Amore because they had a boat sink. So any donation that anyone would like to make, it strictly goes to the people in the Amazon Valley in Brazil.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Wow.
Or if
Good
they would
story.
like to go with you on a mission trip.
Would love it, would absolutely love it. Contact Boyd Walker, 656-0089. You can call me at 492-6817.
Okay.
All right.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Ramona, for coming by and sharing all this great knowledge and information.
Thank you for
Absolutely
having me.
fascinating. Enjoyed it.
Thank you. Up next, who do we have?
Marianne Ranger.
Pet of the Week.
Pet of the week.
We got Cujo, is that right?
Cujo. No, his
Ranger.
name is Marianne.
Ranger. All right.
She's going to sick Ranger on you, Daniel.
All right, I'll let y'all have it.
We'll have it. We'll take
Stay
it away.
with us. We have the Pet of the Week coming up.